Fighter 6. Fighting ground. One-on-one.
Next up, stage selection.
Training the macho ruined lab.
It's time to select the fighters.
It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight 'em all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends here, you know that I'm a star.
Yo, ready? You ready? Then get the gate up. We're going in.
For years.
I'll show you strong. All right, I'm ready.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
This is...
Back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else.
I'll show you strong. All right, I'm ready.
Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. This battle is just seconds away.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Showtime. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Puts one in the pocket. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. I wonder what the plan is here. Uses the downtime to get above. Starts off zoning with the fireball. Downs him. Super art is almost empty on both ends. Will they wait it out or engage? Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player one has grabbed the lead. Time to settle in and control the pace. Okay, both fighters have taken a step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Okay, they trade hits.
Got you.
There's only 20 seconds remaining. This round may end via timeout. Will either fighter do anything before time's up? Trying to read each other here.
Both trying to see if the other will strike first.
Anything could happen here. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. They take advantage of the big life gap and run out the clock to get the win. Heads up play there.
Ooh.
Round 2. Fight.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Stops the attack by using a drive fairy. Who gain control of the match in the early going.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Parries the attack. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
No worries about that.
I'm not worried. Just gotta lab a few things, and I'm positive
Ooh, get close for it at this range.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range.
Sure you can.
Could be looking to start something.
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. You know, super hard.
Wait a minute.
Sure you can.
Not a lot of resources. They'll have to work for this win. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here.
Okay, okay.
There's still a chance here. Risky up-close scraps still going on. 20 seconds left. What are they both plotting? Almost out of time. Down and out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Wins.
Player one did some damage there. Damn.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
We're still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Don't worry, it happens.
We can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Well-timed commands are there. This is a real back-and-forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Big counter. That happens to everyone.
We can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
Misses the drive impact. Very solid corner switch.
Wow! What a decision! So
Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
okay. This comeback is not going to be...
Hits him.
Nice way to close out that round.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Jumps. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Can they utilize the corner? Shoots off a fireball up close. Then goes for the super art.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
And charges forward. Going in? The fighter, great work. Just like that, you know?
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss.
Got going on the offensive? Jumps! Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. It's there!
Nicely played round there.
You're on the right track. Get back out there.
Oh, that was hype. Cannot wait to see a rematch in the future.
Very solid corner switch. Player 1 chases him down.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Neither of them willing to give up ground here.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Nice.
That was crazy.
Aerial rolling attack.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Knockdown and closing moments of the round. One hit's gonna do it.
And
KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. Still plenty of time left.
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go!
The fighters return. They're going for the super art. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge.
Amazing awareness there.
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Good instinct, experiencing burnout. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Oh no.
KO.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Every loss is a chance to learn.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here.
Solid anti-air there. Someone's gotta make a move.
Huh. Both seem a bit tentative. All right, what's the plan?
Good stuff. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
With the life gap opening up, they need charges forward. There's still a chance here. Neither of them KO.
Nicely played round there.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round. They're ready for the anti-air. That jump is too obvious.
Gets the counter hit throw.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player 2 has a slight life lead.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
The low heavy block. That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. Gets a little space with the throw. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Okay.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. There's still a chance. Just goes for it at this range.
Wait a minute.
Are they going to be able to come back and snatch it? Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
No more drive gauge. Look at the damage they can pump out with this combo. Things are heating up. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Can they utilize the corner? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. There's blocking that KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
But right now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
Definitely some strong plays, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
I think we're gonna see a huge battle for momentum this round.
Player 2 has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They just won't stop switching sides. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. You know we paid to get in here, right?
Man, neither player wants to make the move. Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Below.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Dangerous range, you're done.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yes, we've got ourselves a set here.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fights out of the corner, but not able to relax just yet. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Blocks the heavy low.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Noise.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss.
Each hit is solid. It's there.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
Oh, that was rough. It felt like they were just going through the motions for that win.
Super clutch corner switch. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Good call there.
I'm not worried. Just gotta lab a few things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time.
Still slugging it out and getting super hard. Whoa. Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
Nicely played round there.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
How can you not be loving this match? It's so good.
You've gotta spin it if you're in it to win it. Going all out with the ground chain cannonball. Get your plates ready. Damage is on the menu. Crosses the T and dots the I with an overdrive. Over in a flag.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
No worries about that.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss. All right, what's the plan?
Nice. Smart choice there.
Smart stuff there.
Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Yeah?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
At this range, mini attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. Long, low attack hits.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
This is a critical point of the round where the KO.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round, and they keep up the momentum.
Right. That definitely makes sense.
There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, burnout activates.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Sets off the buzz of those 7 beautiful letters. You love to hear them.
Nicely played round there.
Everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
Oh, that was hype. Cannot wait to see a rematch in the future.
Good anti-air. Opts for the overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Can they utilize the corner? Lifts the throw. The jump in is denied. Gets him.
All right, gets a round on the board.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Decides to spin the meter to open up some more chances. Set off and keeps going. Ooh, a chance for big damage with the punish counter.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
That corner's gonna make it hard to get it. Great work! Just like that.
I'm not
Untouchable. Completely overwhelmed them.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Just needed a bit more composure. You'll get it next time.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Got their eye on the edge.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Bet it.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
Hell.
Nicely played round there.
It's all good. You can still switch it up.
Not gonna lie, there was a lot of good stuff there. I want to see how they both adapt.
A brave forward jump there to start. The jump in is denied. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. Big counter.
Amazing awareness there.
Charges forward. Feels slugging it out and getting sweaty. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this. There we go. Big hit there. Ah, what's gonna happen?
There's still a chance here. Going on the offensive. KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
Ooh, we can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Can't tech the throw.
All right, what's the plan?
Player one is KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
How is this gonna play out?
Player two can work with this lead.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Gets the back throw to turn things around. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. The low heavy is the...
Wow, what a decision! So smart!
Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Charges forward. Scratches going for the super art?
Wait a minute.
No question, this super art is definitely going to kill. He's there.
Great round. Nicely done.
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
Oh, that was tight. Cannot wait to see a rematch in the future.
Round one.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Saw that low heavy coming. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Fights back out of the corner. Very dangerous range. They can definitely get clipped by something here. Projectile to try to change the situation. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Jumps up.
They can't get in from the air. They gotta try a more grounded approach.
Good call there.
I'm not worried. Just gotta lab a few things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time.
The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here, no worries about that.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss.
Gets a little space with the throw. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Picks up the counter. People aren't sure what a PhD in fighters can do for you. There's still a chance here. Don't mind me. Just making a flowchart over here.
Man, neither player wants to make the move. Okay.
Oh.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Round one.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Keep at it.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. There's still a chance here. Decides, hits.
Great round. Nicely done.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Fights back out of the corner. Throws to get around their defense.
trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Goes air to air and takes their turn. Looking for a chance. Opens him up with the throw.
Oh, this is getting crazy! They're ready for the anti-air. That jump is too obvious.
Player one has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Throws him.
Okay. What's the follow-up? Who's gonna take the
Closes it out.
takes the round?